Alfama, come in. Alfama, come in. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, agreement.
Yeah, meet my headquarters now. Yeah.
Alright, no problem. I'll be there in 5.
What's up, bro?
I'll cool one out.
I have a mission for you, Alfama.
Tell me.
The Grow Garden project needs to know about the different types of farming. All the different types there are.
Alright.
Assemble your farmers.
Alright.
And get them to know that.
No problem.
Make sure they're conscious. Don't confuse them.
No problem.
Good.
No problem.
Wait, Alpha, don't be too corny.
I'll try my best, agreement. No problem. So, it's Alfama here. And agreement gave me the mission to inform you all about different ways in which you could grow food. Right behind me here, we are talking about grow box. And as you can see, we're using bricks. But if you don't have no bricks, no problem. You could use old wood, you could use old bamboo, right? You could use so many different things to be able to simply form an area, like a wall. You know, we can make it rectangular, you can make it square, up to you. You decide your shape, and you make it into a box where you could put your soil in there and plant your seedlings, and that is known as a grow box. So right here, as you can see, we have some lovely melangen growing right here in a brick grow box. And now we're talking about container gardening. What is container gardening? Container gardening is just as it says, using containers and anything like a container to grow your own food. What do we have here? We have buckets. You can simply put soil in it and put your plant. We have these yellow bottles that, you know, we cut and we use it as a container to farm. Even these large water bottles as well. You put your soil in there and you put your plant in it. But what you have to make sure though is that you have several holes at the bottom for the water to run off, right? Even barrels and drums, even tires as well. You dump soil in there and you're planting it. Container gardening made easy for you. So I'm now in an open field to show you all about farming or growing your food in an open field area. I'm now in a dashing patch. So what you do is simple. You clean the area, take up all the grass and what have you, and you simply take your seedling or your plant and plant it, stick it in the ground, right? This is amazing, and many people use this types of farming all over the world. But then you also have where you utilize beds as well to sort of raise and mount an area, and you basically plant on top of the area, and they call that raised bed farming. And at the side of it is like for the drainage so the water could pass. But a very important thing is water passing through and drainage for your crops. You all ever thought about using your fencing, like old BRC fencing wire, to be able to grow food? Well, look at that here today, right? Simply, we could use these kind of materials, twines, wires, to be able to grow food upwards, right? So things like bodi, string bean, even cucumber could grow using these type of fencing. That's making sure that it's strong, it can take the little weight, and then from no time, you harvesting food right here. So another means of growing your food is hydroponics. Hydroponics is something like a big word, is nothing fancy. All it is that we growing your food without the use of soil. So what you're using is water to be able to feed the plants and they grow very nicely. Then we also have aquaponics. What is that? Aquaponics, just as it sounds, you use the material, the waste from fish to be able to feed the plants for it to grow. And last but not least, we have livestock production. And what is this? This is simply the rearing of animals, you know. Rearing goats, chickens, ducks, cows, sheep, right? It can either be reared for milk, for meat, or even for clothing. Right. So, you all went through an entire session on so many things and so many ways in which you could grow your own food. We spoke about grow box farming. We spoke about open field farming as well as raised beds farming. We also talk about container gardening. I hope you all remembering it. And we went on to talk about using your fencing to grow your stringy vegetables. But then we're going to talk about the hydroponics and then the aquaponics. And then I think livestock production, you'll be rearing of your animals. Now, I hope you all remember all this. Keep growing your own food. Stay tuned to the Grow Garden project. And if Agriman was here, he would tell all you to plant one tree and eat for free.